Game 4 of the NRL All-Stars Carnival, brought to you by VInet Solutions, right here on Spacequake Sports. David Muggleton with you here, and sitting next to me is Western Warriors President and Rugby League aficionado, Ashley Leake. How are we doing?
I'm still in shock over those first 3 games.
It has been an incredible carnival so far, and now this is the game that a lot of people have been waiting for. The two biggest sides, New Zealand All-Stars and the Pacific Islands All-Stars, slugging it out. What kind of magic can we look forward to here? Just look at the size of these boys.
Well, these Pacific Islanders, they're going to be annoyed after that last game. They had a perfectly good game, and then they just let it slipped.
I think one of the things is you cannot feel comfortable with it. You'd think 2-try lead with only 5 minutes left. Yep, we've got this, just calm down a little bit, but no.
But in this format of the game, with this shortened game, you can't take your foot off the accelerator.
Now, speaking of the accelerator, this Pacific Islands All-Stars having an incredible opening run. A bit of a bad pass there. Possibly some lost yards, but they have recovered very well. We have a bit of an open run here. Tackle just in time. No, offload made. Pacific Islands, here we go. 5th tackle, 5 meters out. Kick, or are they going to back themselves? It looks like they're going to back themselves.
Oh.
And that's why, because 1 minute, 10 seconds into the game, the Pacific Island All-Stars cross over the line for the first try, first points. It is 4-0. What a run.
A minute and a half in, and we've already got our first points on the board. Split that pack. Easy. Sold the dummy. Nah. There we go.
And it was all off the back of that. That play came off of a bad pass. It was a bad pass.
That was
recovered. One of the New Zealand defenders just kind of rushed out to try and get a solo tackle and just created a huge opening in the New Zealand defense. Just allowed for a big long run. Short format, 20-minute games, 9 aside. Huge opportunity for this kind of magic. Pacific Island All-Stars kick incoming, looks good, flags are up, 6-0. You're watching the NRL All-Stars Carnival. Welcome back to the NRL All-Stars Carnival, brought to you by VInet Solutions, right here on Spacequake Sports. And we are watching two of the favoured teams, Pacific Islands and New Zealand, slug it out, and New Zealand definitely needing to play a bit of a recovery here as Pacific Islands score their first try and convert, all within the first 2 minutes of the game.
Especially after New Zealand's first game, I don't think they expected that sort of a comeback. And then, now they've gone up here, and it just seems that the Pacific Islanders are just wanting to split them wide open.
Now, we did see, even in the British Isles All-Stars, Pacific Island strong and fast early on, but of course, as we just saw, the British Isles managed to recover, got the tie. And so now with 2 ties in this pool, wins are going to play a really, really big deal. At the moment, Riverlands are 3, everyone else is on 1.
And we've touched on it as well all day, is conversions.
Conversions.
You've got to get these conversions. It's the last game, British Isles All-Stars. They managed to match Pacific Island with their conversions, but we've seen in earlier games it's been decided by conversions.
They lost the first one off of conversions. So where you put the ball down across the line, you want it under the sticks.
That's right.
So it's a really, really big part. Now we've got a scrum here. Dane Keeper with the feed. Comes out now. what has this New Zealand All-Stars got? This is their first big run for the game. Working it down the line. There you go. Hold on to the ball. Take the tackle. We've seen too many mistakes out in the wing as they just try and keep the play alive a little bit longer than it needs to be.
Bit of a high pass that was out of dummy half. And they managed to recover well from it. Sitting just on the halfway line.
Third tackle. Oh, here we go. Look at this run. Dane Keeper.
Charge. Did he just pin the ears back or what?
He saw a gap and he ran it. Fourth tackle. Oh.
And they fumbled it.
So, no advantage being allowed. We're going to have a scrum. A lot of promise from the New Zealand All-Stars in that run, but then just a fumble at the end kind of lost their momentum. I was looking forward to what was going to happen on the fifth tackle then.
So was I.
Because fifth tackle does not mean kick.
No. We've seen that throughout the day already.
All right, so Pacific Island with the feed. Didn't quite get it right.
Just
bring it back. So we have seen a little bit of fight in the scrums, but that one was just left be. Not many yards made out of it. Pacific, they just look a little bit bunched in the middle there.
They are looking a bit bunched, but as we said in New Zealand's last game, they're getting that spread across their line very well.
So fourth tackle, they've just crossed over the halfway line. A big run here would possibly put them in position for something, but no, surely you'd have to see a kick here. Fifth tackle, here we go.
Here's the kick.
When you're that far deep, you'd think you just got to get the kick in.
That was a good kick too.
Very good kick. So here we are, just under 7 minutes into the first game. Pacific Island holding on to a 6-point lead. New Zealand with the ball. I think we'll start seeing it work around the hands a little bit more here. Sending it down to the wing. This is working quite nicely. One more pass, a bit of a rotten pass. Probably would have needed to have dived forward to catch that one.
And we've seen that all day, haven't we, David? It's just the ball going out to the wing just hasn't favoured any of the teams today.
And I think one of the other things which you got to... obviously, these teams are formed specifically for this competition, so they don't necessarily have all of their positions naturally filled.
No, that's exactly right. You know, and some of these blokes, they don't even know each other.
And you're putting things like props on the wings.
Yeah. They've just come together for the first time today, some of them, and, you know, it's...
So Pacific Island with the scrum. Doesn't look like they're going to make much out of this, although ball still alive. Brought down 55 metres. That's what the Pacific Islands are tasked with. First tackle. Nice strong hitting. We're seeing a good system of, this will be most likely another big hit 'em up. Good little inside pass, although here you go, working around the wing.
They're going to the wing again. Oh, look at
very
that
good
flick
offload.
Pass. Beautiful tackle there. That was well read by the New Zealand All-Stars.
Very threatening position here by the Pacific. I don't think we've seen them lose the ball this close to their try line yet. So huge defensive set for the New Zealand. Can they hold off the Pacific Island onslaught?
There we go. Look at this.
Doesn't look like they're going to.
Just stretches the left arm out. Pinned it over the line. Shrugs one off. Oh.
That's just sheer power.
And this is what we're seeing with the Pacific Islanders. they can bust through that pack.
So Pacific Island scoring every time they've gotten within 10 metres of their try line so far in this competition.
They want it.
Yeah. I think once they get that close, they just use their strength and their size, just kind of push themselves over the line, and it's been working. And now here we go, big conversion here. Kick is in. And it's good. Flags are up. Pacific Island lead the New Zealand All-Stars 12-0. You're watching the NRLSA All-Stars Carnival. Welcome back to the NRLSA All-Stars Carnival, brought to you by VInet Solutions, right here on Spacequake Sports. Now, Ashley, talk to me. 12 points down, just over halfway through. What do these New Zealand All-Stars need to do?
Well, I don't know, because we've seen this was the exact same situation that the British Isle All-Stars were in. They were 12 zip down around about this time of the game that they played against the Pacific Islanders. We've got ourselves a bit of a penalty there. Not sure what that one was for. They're going to kick it into touch. But, yeah, Dave, they need to hold their line.
I think that's the big thing. Keep the Pacific Islands away from their try line. As soon as they get within 20 metres or so, they've always just kind of...
Their forward packs are too strong.
So first tackle, Pacific, they're just looking way too menacing.
Bit of a high shot there.
Another
penalty.
Oh, now here we go.
This is going to be interesting. What are they going to do? They're going
8 minutes left of the game. They have a two converted try lead.
No, they're going for a tap.
They're going to play it. Well, they've been backing themselves all day, so there's no reason to stop now.
Whenever they get within 10 metres, they always manage to cross the line. Here they go.
Oh, that time momentum not quite working with them.
Another penalty.
Back.
Another high shot there.
Oh, what are they going to do? Yep, no, they're going to take it.
Taking the two.
I think that's a smart play. Eats a little bit of time away. And if they get this, which...
Eats the time away.
All indication is that they will get this.
New Zealand needs 3 converted tries. I can't see them coming back from this. I reckon our run of comebacks are over for the day.
If this kick is converted, it'll be... So far we've seen 12 points matched for a tie, but 14 points would be the largest lead achieved so far in this competition.
It would be.
Kick is in.
Kick's good.
Kick is very good. So just like that, Pacific Island All-Stars have a 14-0 lead against the New Zealand All-Stars. And New Zealand just not really finding many answers for the problem at the moment, just a little bit overwhelmed. At the same time, have not had possession of the ball that much. They have not really been able to work it much offensively. They've just been playing the defensive game most of the time, and I think that's the problem. They need to get the ball out of the Pacific Island hands into theirs.
Well, this is going to be an interesting kick coming up here. Are they going to send them deep and try and attack them on their line? They've gone for the short kick. Almost paid off.
So that was a knock-on from the Pacific Islands, followed by a knock-on by the New Zealand. So he'll award the first knock-on.
Trying to pack the scrum quick.
Yeah, New Zealand, they're not giving up.
They know they need to get this done.
So there you go. Good kickoff. They've got possession 40 metres out from their try line. 6 minutes left of the game. 3 tries needed with 2 conversions for the tie.
Just under 4 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go, sorry.
So here we go. First time that we've seen New Zealand controlling the ball in their offensive end. Good control out to the wing. Back.
Beautiful try.
And speedy. That's the big thing. Not much time taken.
Yes. And I think that's the thing that we haven't seen down the wings today is a lot. It's been lacking in the speed department, and the passes out to the wing today, they haven't been the freshest of passes, but that one just seemed to work, and they got it over the line, and New Zealand gets their first points on the board.
Now they're working very quickly here. Kick is in. It's a difficult kick, and they get it.
They get it over.
So 14-6, Pacific Island All-Stars holding on to a lead here. New Zealand All-Stars wanting to keep the speed up. There's no way that we're looking at it. There's no way that we're looking at another comeback.
Well,
everything's going to hinge off this set. What's the kick going to be? What's the return going to look like?
Am I going to eat my own words?
Possibly. What are the words that you're going to eat? Can't be done?
It can't be done. Surely not.
2 tries, 4 minutes.
4.5 minutes to go.
Short kick, but it's going to come into New Zealand hands. Dane keeper.
Pins the ears back. Oh, no. New Zealand needed that one.
They really did. So now we've got a Pacific Island scrum in their offensive territory. And, of course, precious seconds being eaten off of the clock here.
Pacific Islanders aren't in any rush.
Yeah, they'd be looking to slow it down. I think another big point is that we've already seen them take a penalty kick. New Zealand cannot give a penalty anywhere in this range because...
No.
Bet you anything, Pacific Island, they'll take the kick, they'll slow the game down.
That's right.
So here we go. Big defensive set here from New Zealand All-Stars. It can still be done on their end, but whatever they do, they need to do it now. It needs to happen. Pacific Island still with the ball. Second tackle. 20 metres out from the try line. Bit of a nothing play there.
Hey, just threw him around like a rag doll there.
Penalty. Penalty going the way of Pacific Islands, and straight away.
They're going for the sticks.
Pointing at the sticks. So there you go. Pacific Island All-Stars. Controlling the game. This will infuriate the New Zealand.
Yeah, but just...
Because they don't need the 2 points. They need to take time away. I think that's what they're doing. And the New Zealand know that. So this is very, very smart by the Pacific Islands. They've backed themselves to cross the line when they needed to. But here, they're going to put some guaranteed 2 points on, take away a little bit of time. And now the New Zealand All-Stars have 10 points to catch up to in 2 minutes of play. A big ask.
Very big ask. It's a tall order. I can't see it happening. I did say it before that I couldn't see the New Zealand All-Stars coming back from this, but if today has taught us anything so far, anything is possible.
So you'd expect them to want to recover this kick.
They don't.
They don't. So far, very impressed with this Pacific Island side. We really didn't know too much about them leading into this game, but they've been working the ball along their line very well. They've had some strong offensive coordination. Defensively, they've been quite strong. I think we might be looking at possibly one of the first favourites to potentially be making it into the grand final. Maybe even the Riverlands as well, as a real little underdog story.
The Riverland, that's something I'm
really excited about how they've been. So it's been the unknown teams, the teams that we've known nothing about that have come from rural South Australia. So not the big metropolitan competition, but the guys that have driven in here long road trips to come play at this NRLSA All-Stars Carnival. They have been the big story here. Now we've got a scrum.
Minute left.
10 points in it. I think we're just going to watch the clock run out here, and Pacific Island All-Stars
Just
2 points on the board.
Touching back on that as well, a lot of the teams that have come in here as well from rural South Australia, they left this morning. There was no overnight trip or anything like that. It was get up, crack of dawn, jump on the team bus, get down here to Adelaide and play some football.
So look at this.
Big attack.
5-man scrum, and they managed to put that much fight into it. Unfortunately, all for naught. Pacific Island do come out with the ball.
He conceded there. Yeah, I'll just take that.
20 seconds left. They just want to keep it in their hands. So as we draw to a close, this Game 4 of the NRLSA All-Stars Carnival, brought to you by our friends at VInet Solutions. Pacific Island All-Stars, strong control of the game the whole time.
And that should be the last play of the game.
So of course we should point out that the game is over on the umpire's whistle, not when our clock runs out. No way. No way. Talk about backing yourself. Pacific Island All-Stars.
Wowee.
To close out the game, score one last try. We were expecting them to just take a knee, run the clock, and watch this whole thing run out.
That's been the order of the merit for the day is, if it's coming into the last few dying seconds, you're going to take the knee, you're going to close the game out, but not the Pacific Islanders. They wanted more.
What a try as well. Try of the series so far as I'm... Look at this. Kick goes in. Couldn't pick it up, so it goes on the boot one more time. Keep it rolling. Boom. Try time. They're just full of surprises, this team.
This whole tournament's just been full of surprises so far.
So, Pacific Islands 20, New Zealand All-Stars 6. The game will be over after this kick. And the kick is good. So 22-6 is the final score. Pacific Island All-Stars, somewhat domination. The highest score achieved in the competition this year, and to be honest, I'm pretty sure ever. I don't think I've ever seen a 22-point scoreline in a 20-minute game.
No, but...
Mind you, previously they have played full sides. This is 9-a-side, but there we go. Pacific Islands now 3, Riverlands 3, New Zealand and British each with their tie on 1 point.